Let's delve into the introduction. The rise and fall of Yugoslavia. Formed after World War I, Yugoslavia brought together South Slavic peoples, including Serbs, Croats, Bosniaks, Slovenes, Macedonians, and Montenegrins under one flag. Despite a semblance of unity, ethnic and religious tensions simmered beneath the surface. After World War II, the charismatic communist leader Josip Broz Tito managed to hold the nation together, suppressing nationalist sentiments with his strong leadership. However, Tito's death in 1980 left a power vacuum, diminishing the force that had unified these diverse groups. By the late 1980s, figures like Slobodan Milošević in Serbia rose to prominence, exploiting ethnic tensions for political gain and pushing Yugoslavia toward collapse. Moving on to Section 2, the spark that ignited the Balkans' Slovenian and Croatian independence. In 1991, both Slovenia and Croatia declared their independence from Yugoslavia, setting off a chain of events that would reshape the region. Slovenia experienced a brief conflict, lasting only 10 days. However, Croatia's battle for independence was far longer and significantly more brutal. The Yugoslav People's Army, dominated by Serbs, intervened, supporting Croatian Serbs. The Croatian War of Independence spanned 4 years, characterized by fierce fighting and extensive destruction. The fall of Vukovar to Serb forces after a brutal siege became a poignant symbol of the war's severity. In 1995, Croatia finally secured its independence. Now, let's discuss Section 3, Bosnia's agony, ethnic cleansing and genocide. The war in Bosnia, which began in 1992, was undoubtedly the most horrific of the Yugoslav wars. Bosnia, a republic with a diverse ethnic composition, turned into a battleground for Serbs, Croats, and Bosniaks. The Bosnian Serb army, supported by the JNA, pursued the creation of an ethnically pure Serbian state. The conflict was marked by ethnic cleansing, concentration camps, and the Srebrenica genocide. In July 1995, over 8,000 Bosniak men and boys were massacred by Bosnian Serb forces in Srebrenica, a chilling event that was later declared genocide by international courts. The Dayton Agreement in 1995 eventually brought the conflict to an end but left Bosnia deeply scarred and divided. Section 4. Kosovo's Cry for Freedom, a fight for self-determination. In 1998, conflict erupted in Kosovo, a province within Serbia with a majority Albanian population. The Kosovo Liberation Army, or KLA, fought for independence against Serbian forces under Milošević. The conflict was marked by violence against civilians and widespread displacement. In 1999, NATO intervened, launching airstrikes against Serbian targets. The intervention aimed to stop the humanitarian crisis and force Serbian withdrawal. After 78 days of bombing, Serbia withdrew from Kosovo. The province came under UN administration, eventually declaring independence in 2008. Section 5. The international response from indifference to intervention. The international community's response to the Yugoslav wars was initially hesitant and ineffective. Early attempts at diplomacy failed to prevent the escalation of violence. The UN deployed peacekeeping forces but lacked the mandate and resources to protect civilians. The Srebrenica massacre marked a turning point, forcing the international community to take more decisive action. NATO's intervention in Kosovo demonstrated a shift towards military intervention to prevent atrocities. The International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, or ICTY, was established to prosecute war crimes, holding perpetrators accountable for their actions. Section 6. The long shadow of war legacy and lessons learned. The Yugoslav wars left a deep scar on the Balkans, millions were displaced, economies were shattered, and societies were traumatized. The legacy of the conflict continues to shape the region, hindering reconciliation and economic development. The wars serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of nationalism, ethnic hatred, and the failure of international institutions to prevent conflict. The lessons learned from Yugoslavia underscore the importance of early intervention, the protection of human rights, and the pursuit of justice for victims of war crimes. The international community must remain vigilant in addressing the root causes of conflict and preventing future atrocities.